Hey, I want to thank you for joining us here on Polk Place. I'm Brian Lacey, and first time in the studio with this nonprofit here within the Polk County community. They are called Street Cat Project of Polk County, and joining us in studio is Evie Salimbene or Salimbene?
Salimbene.
Salimbene.
Yes.
Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having us. We're excited.
We have mutual friends, and they said, you know, she would do well on your show. So talk to me a little bit about Street Cat Project of Polk County.
So the Street Cat Project started about 4 years ago, and it was a grassroots organization. We wanted to try to tackle the overpopulation of cats living outside all through Polk County. And so we basically put together a group, started our own organization, started our 501c3 charity, and really what we do is we offer a humane way of tackling the overpopulation of street cats. We trap, neuter, and return. We get them vaccinated. We deal with any health issues that they may have. And all of these cats come from colonies that have established caregivers. Mm-hmm. So we're not just picking cats up off the sidewalk anywhere and then putting them back. We're actually dealing specifically with caregivers. So if the caregiver then finds out that, you know, the black cat came today and it has a wound from fighting, we go and trap that specific cat and we get it treated. We get it vet care. You know, these cats live shorter lives, of course, than a cat in their home, but they exist pretty well out there once they are not fighting for breeding or traveling to find mates. Yeah. Once they're fixed, they're pretty stationary, they like their territory, and they stay where they are, and they're healthier.
If you're a Pittsburgh girl, how does a Pittsburgh girl get involved with cats like this in Polk County? And talk to me about some of the people that, the folks that you work with.
Everybody that we work with obviously are animal lovers, not specifically cat lovers, but we did see that problem here in Polk County, and we thought, you know, what can be addressed to kind of lessen these numbers and make these cats healthier? Coming from Pittsburgh, I worked in animal welfare in Pittsburgh for 20 years, and I ran a behavior department for a small shelter, a private shelter, working with dogs. And then when I came here, I saw that the dogs were an issue and the breeding, you know, backyard breeding was an issue, but the cats were really in need. There wasn't anybody organized trying to get these cats vet care. And so I kind of put a post out on Facebook, you know, just, you don't know what you're getting. But, hey, is anybody interested in looking into this with me? And people started coming out, and they were cat lovers. They were just people who had cats in their backyard that they were feeding. They were actual people who have colonies, like behind malls. There's cats in every restaurant, behind every dumpster.
I live in Winter Haven, and behind the gym there, out on Cypress Gardens Boulevard and Cypress Gardens Road, there's a little lady that feeds, and I am telling you, got to be at least like 30 of them.
Right. Yeah. And we've done a lot of trapping out off of Cypress Gardens. We've kind of covered all of Polk County. I mean, we even go to the way out parts of Polk County. Because it's grown so much, where people have gotten our name and they're really interested in what we're doing and seeing that it does work to start to lessen numbers. You know, if you have 2 cats in your backyard, 6 months from now, you may have 8 cats in your backyard. And then 6 months from there, you're going to have 20 cats in your backyard. So when people see that it's working, you know, they're contacting us, and we run from a very large spreadsheet. We trap every single week. We do about 30 cats a week. And over the 4 years, we've done 4,200 cats.
In order to pull off something of this magnitude, it takes great community partners, the veterinarians that are helping you do this. Talk a little bit about what it takes. I mean, you said working from a spreadsheet, but obviously there's there's a lot of wheels that go in with the
Yeah.
movement of this.
Yeah, and it's a lot of coordination. I mean, now I have about 10 trappers. So every week on Saturday we start, and we coordinate who's going where, who's finishing up what, who's got 1 or 2 left at this place or whatever. And then I send them out into the community, and they trap Sunday and Monday. And then Tuesday we take them in for surgeries. We could use many more vet partners. It's difficult because a lot of private vets don't want to deal with the feral cat population. And by the way, street cats can be backyard cats.
Yeah, exactly.
Community cats, feral cats.
Yes.
Some are friendly.
Yep.
They were either left behind and somebody moved, or they got away from someone, and went roaming. So they can be friendly. They can be semi-feral, like sort of socialized with people. And then they can truly be feral, like born outside, not socialized, don't want anything to do with people. So we could use more vet partners who would open up and help us with, 1 day a month or 1 day a year. I'll even take a year, where they'll do a community cat day where they will take street cats from us or from other groups that partner with us that also do trapping, smaller groups that are all over. And, we could do a large quantity in 1 day. So we could use more trappers. We could use more funds. Obviously, funds are always important, and we have to pay for this somehow.
So how are you funded to begin with? Through the generosity of your
Our
members?
neighbors.
Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah. We have about 7,500 people that follow us on Facebook, and we get donations monthly, some people recurring donations. The donations basically go to funding usually the extras, not the surgeries themselves. Because the extras, meaning a cat who has a wound, or a cat who has a bad paw, or a pulled toenail, those things add on to the surgery costs. We do and are very fortunate to write grants, and occasionally we get a grant that will help us with the TNR part of it. But the grants normally don't cover the extras. So the donations I get every month, we have set aside, and they cover extras. And then we have, a couple grants that come in each year.
When you choose an area, say my motorcycle mechanic is, and he's the exact same way as me. Like when I get to work, there's probably 8 or 10 of them out here, and there's somewhere 1 or 2 of them are feral, won't come around, but the rest are at least people friendly.
Right.
And I'm trying to make my own peace with the world and feed them and everything. But say you have a colony like that that you would like help with, and see something done to where they can exist. How do you guys go about choosing where you're going to be?
Well, again, I told you we work from a spreadsheet, and it's rather lengthy. And we start at the top. Every year we start at the top and we move down the spreadsheet. Every week is, a different line item, and I send everybody, I assign, let's say. So if I have somebody who lives in Mulberry, a trapper, I assign the Mulberry ones that come in through our website or come in through phone calls or messages, and she then takes care of those. So she will then have her list that says, I have 4 left at this location, I have 2 left at this, and they go down their list. As soon as they're done with someone's colony, we cross it off our main list and we move on to the next one. The only time, and people, when they contact us, they want to move up the list quickly. I want it done fast. And we really try very hard to stay in order. I don't want the people who have been waiting to get bumped unless it's an absolute emergency. Absolute emergency meaning a very ill cat, or a cat that has, a broken leg, or something. I will then get those in quicker. But we work that list and we stay pretty close to in order, so that it's fair to everyone. At any given time, I probably have 300 cats waiting and 100 locations.
Wow.
So it's very lengthy. And that just goes to show how the problem has grown exponentially, and people just don't know what to do. And so then they contact us, and we come out and we fix their colony so it stays its own little colony in its own territory, which cats are very territorial. So once they're a contained colony, they usually don't let new ones move in. So this is why TNR works, because that colony protects its territory, and gradually those cats die off after they've been fixed. They just stay where they are and they just die off gradually, and the colony disappears.
So we got about a minute left.
Okay.
Inspire folks to get involved with you, donate, give of their time, their resources, help out. Let them know how they can help you.
Well, you can contact us first at contact@streetcatproject.org. We do have a website. You can go to the website and we will respond to you there. We have a big presence on Facebook, as I said, so look us up on Facebook at Street Cat Project. And as far as donations are concerned, we are on every donation option available. Cash App, PayPal. We have a Network for Good donor program that you can find on our website. You just click the donate button. You can even text to us to donate. We pretty much will take any way we can get you.
I'm guessing if they could send money smoke signal, you take it too.
We'll take cash, obviously.
Yep.
We'll take checks. We take everything. And we hope that the community embraces what we're doing, because it is a very important aspect of animal welfare here in Polk County.
Well, I want to thank you for coming in and joining me today.
You.
And if you guys ever have a fundraiser or anything we can help you out with, come back and see me, will you please?
I will, absolutely. Thank you very much, Brian.
The Street Cat Project of Polk County is improving the lives of community cats through their Trap, Neuter, and Return, or TNR program. It is the most humane and effective method known for managing feral and stray cats and reducing their numbers. The cats, who typically live together in a group called a colony, are trapped and brought to a veterinary clinic. They are then spayed or neutered, vaccinated for rabies, where they are appropriately ear-tipped. Now, if you need more information, look them up on the web at streetcatproject.org or follow them on Facebook. If you enjoyed that episode of Polk Place, I invite you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and even check out the next one.